Have you ever opened your phone to just check something, and then somehow an hour disappears? You scroll through a few posts, watch one short video, reply to a comment, and before you know it, the sun's gone down. You didn't plan to spend all that time on your feed. It just happened. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It didn't just happen, it was engineered. Your social media feed, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or X, isn't just showing you random content. It's part of a highly tuned system designed to do one thing better than anything else: keep you scrolling. Before we pull back the curtain on how that system actually works, take a second to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because understanding how these feeds manipulate your time might just help you take some of it back. Let's start with a simple idea. Attention equals money. Every second you spend looking at your phone, the platform you're on makes money. The longer you stay, the more ads they can show you, the more data they collect about what you like, and the more they can sell that data to advertisers. That's the business model. Your time is the product. So if you were running one of these platforms, how would you keep people hooked for as long as possible? You'd build a system that constantly rewards users for sticking around. And that's exactly what they've done. The core of that system is called the algorithm, a constantly learning, constantly adapting brain that decides what you see, when you see it, and how long you'll probably look at it. The earliest social media feeds were simple. They were chronological. Newest posts first, oldest last. What you saw depended only on who you followed and when they posted. But as platforms grew, that changed. There was too much content to show everyone everything. So around the mid-2010s, feeds became algorithmic, meaning software now decides what you see based on what it thinks will keep you most engaged. And that's where the manipulation begins. Every time you pause on a video, like a post, click a photo, or hover over a caption, the algorithm takes note. It doesn't just learn what you like, it learns how long you like it, when you're most active, and what kind of emotional reaction keeps you scrolling. Then it builds a psychological profile of you. That's how your feed feels so personal. You think you're choosing what to watch, but really it's choosing for you. The algorithm's goal isn't to show you what's true or even what's best. It's to show you what will keep you there the longest, and it's frighteningly good at it. One reason is something psychologists call variable reward scheduling, the same principle used in slot machines. When rewards are unpredictable, your brain releases more dopamine in anticipation of the next one. You don't know when you'll see the next funny clip, shocking headline, or cute animal video, so you keep scrolling to find out. It's like digital gambling, except instead of losing money, you lose time. That's why infinite scroll exists. There's no natural stopping point, no next page. The feed is bottomless, designed so your thumb never rests. That endless design removes friction. And friction is what gives your brain a chance to say, okay, I'm done. Then there's autoplay, which was one of the most effective tricks ever invented. When a video automatically starts before you can decide whether to keep watching, your brain rarely says no. The next one just happens, and another, and another. And then there's social validation. Likes, hearts, shares, comments, notifications. Every one of these is a small hit of dopamine, a micro reward that tells your brain you're relevant. People see you. That loop of posting, checking, refreshing, and comparing creates an addictive cycle of expectation and reward. But here's the clever part. The platforms don't give you those rewards at predictable intervals. Notifications come at random times. Likes appear in uneven bursts. That randomness keeps you checking more often. Because maybe this time, there's a new comment. Maybe this time, someone important noticed you. And all of that adds up to one outcome. You spend more time than you meant to. But time isn't the only thing the feed manipulates. It also shapes your mood and your sense of reality. Algorithms quickly learn what triggers emotional reactions: anger, outrage, fear, excitement. These drive engagement far more than neutral or calm content. Studies show that posts evoking strong emotions are more likely to be shared, commented on, and revisited. So what does the algorithm do? It serves you more of that. You linger on a controversial post, you'll see more controversy. You engage with one political meme, expect 10 more. You watch a dramatic video, the next one will crank it up a notch. This is how polarization happens online. The feed doesn't care if you're right or wrong, it just wants you fired up enough to keep. Watching, it's not designed to inform you. It's designed to hold your attention, no matter the cost. And because these systems learn from everyone's behavior, they evolve in real time. If millions of users start spending more time on emotional or shocking content, the algorithm learns that's the path to engagement and amplifies it. What's left is a feedback loop, a world that feels louder, angrier, and more addictive with every swipe. Now let's talk about something subtle but incredibly powerful. Micro-timing. Platforms track your activity down to the second. How long you hover over a photo, when you switch apps, even what time of day you're most likely to open the app again. Using that data, they time notifications and recommendations to maximize re-entry. That's why you get alerts when you're bored, tired, or idle. The algorithm knows when you're most vulnerable to distraction, and that's when it knocks. Even the way your feed loads is intentional. Notice how content appears just as you scroll down? That's called progressive loading, designed to prevent blank space from giving you time to stop. Your brain doesn't like waiting, so the system feeds you just fast enough to keep the rhythm going. All of this creates what some researchers call time fragmentation, your day being broken into dozens of micro-sessions of scrolling. A minute here, 5 minutes there, another one before bed. But when you add it all up, it's hours. Hours that feel like they vanished. And when you finally close the app, you often feel drained, not rested. Because what you've really been giving isn't just your time. It's your attention, your focus, your mental energy. Now here's the twist. These platforms don't want you to feel bad about it. So they sprinkle in just enough uplifting content to balance the mood. A cute dog, a motivational quote, a funny clip. It's emotional pacing, like a movie alternating tension and relief. It keeps you hooked while preventing burnout. That's not coincidence, that's design. So what can you do about it? The first step is awareness. Once you understand that your feed is a personalized attention trap, you can start to set boundaries. Turn off non-essential notifications, use time limits on apps, put your phone out of reach when you're working or resting. And here's a trick that really works. Add friction back in. Disable autoplay. Remove infinite scroll by using the web version of apps. Anything that makes it harder to fall into the loop gives your brain space to notice and decide. Because ultimately, the goal isn't to quit social media completely. It's to reclaim control of your time from systems built to steal it. Your attention is one of the most valuable things you own. Companies spend billions designing ways to capture it, and you get to choose when and how much they succeed. So next time you open your favorite app and tell yourself you'll scroll for just 5 minutes, remember, the feed has already prepared to make that impossible. It's not you lacking willpower. It's a billion-dollar algorithm doing its job, and doing it very, very well. If you learned something new, or if this hit a little too close to home, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into how technology shapes our behavior, and share this video with someone who's always just checking their phone.